All right, party people. This your man Grill. 8 o'clock in the morning, and going out. I got 4 closings today. Well, 3 closings and 1 house inspection. No, 3 closings, 1 loan application, and 5 house inspections. So I'm gonna be grinding. So it's a trip. The 5 inspections by themselves is not a busy day. The 4 close or notary appointments is not a busy day for me, but together 9 is a busy day for me. So fortunately, all of my notary appointments are spaced out pretty good. So all I got to do is just do these inspections in between the appointments. And the best thing is that I got all my documents. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Had to clean the lens off. Don't like me looking all foggy and fuzzy. So yeah, so now I'm heading out to an area called Suffolk, Virginia to get this bad boy popping this morning. And gotta swing back home later and grab my son to take him to work. And I'm gonna hop over here in this express lane, double check my directions. Yep, I'm making sure I go the right way. But yeah, man, we're gonna have some fun tonight on Fritter Friday. I know I did a video about this earlier, and I know the YouTube algorithm always, they teach people don't, put your videos out too close to each other and let that video get some traction and all of that, especially you do it late at night, man, bump all that. Y'all know me, I don't be following that kind of crap. I just do what I need to do, and if you look at it, you look at it. If you don't, you don't. But tonight we really gonna get into it, because we're gonna also talk about, I'm gonna add in the component, not only about turning a profit, but also about your brand. Okay, we're gonna be talking about your branding, and how to make that brand pop. And it's gonna be interesting, because I listened to something, I was like, oh, which falls in line with what I'm always saying. And I'm like, this is where a lot of people are missing it at when it comes to branding. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that and anything else y'all want to talk about. But we're gonna have a nice time tonight on Fritter Friday, and we're gonna break this bad boy down. I'm gonna do it a little bit earlier tonight unless something pops up. But right now I'm looking at starting at 8 p.m. because I want to spend some time tonight after I do the Fritter Friday, finishing up getting ready for my Notary certificate training on tomorrow, December the 6th, and then I got one on December the 7th, 2 separate classes. You're interested, I can always say, look in the description. You'll see the link that takes you to the site that explains the program and what we're doing, the training, and then you just click on any one of those yellow buttons that you see on the site that the link takes you to, and then register, and it's going to take you to a registration site and stuff. So I'm excited. I really am excited. Yeah, so today is, rainy too. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's, behind me, but it is raining bad. It's icy weather. So I'm a little wrapped up. I didn't have my hot hands and stuff. I got some kind of gloves for my hands, so hopefully those will help keep me warm. And I got all my winter gear on, so it's 41 degrees. That's warm to some people. It's freezing to me. But yeah, it's wet bad out here. I mean, the rain is bad, but I got a full tank of gas. I got all my documents. I can swing back home in between and scan. Man, I am pumped. I am really, really excited about this day here, and even more excited about Fritter Friday and stuff. And sometimes I be wondering. Well, I know, these cell phones be listening, because I be talking about certain subjects and stuff. And a lot of times I talk to myself out loud sometimes about what I want to talk to y'all about. And then next thing I know, I hop on social media, and then I start getting all of these here videos about the subject matter that I'm talking about. And I'm like, okay, I like that. Y'all talk some about AI if you want. But I'm like, okay, let's take cases where AI is on point. So I'm really, really excited about tonight. Because see, a lot of people, you know, the first thing we see as a W-2 when it comes to business is, oh yeah, when you're in business, you always got to make a profit. There's so many businesses that have operated for years before they made a profit. Years. That was one of the reasons why Facebook started doing the ads, or Meta as they call themselves now, with Zuckerberg, because they wasn't actually making a profit and he didn't want to do the ad stuff. So he started doing something different on top of what he was already doing that was good. And now they're starting to make a profit. And I'm like, okay, so that means they've been going probably a few years without making a profit. I think Amazon went some years without making a profit. OpenAI, which is the owner of ChatGPT, is currently not making a profit. There are so many companies out here that are operating, but they're not making a profit, meaning they're making enough money to pay the bills, and that's it. And that happens sometimes. And sometimes that can go for several years until you get solidified, because a lot of times your expenses to do the business outweighs the money that you're bringing in, or they're just neck and neck. So we're going to talk about all of that tonight. Really, really excited for y'all. Hope y'all going to have a great day today. Go out here, do what you got to do and make it happen. And don't be scared. Stop doing everything scared. It's time. I get that. 39 degrees now. I get this, oh, do it scared. But at some point in time, where's your courage at? Where's your bravery at? It's time to be brave. And as the song says in the church realm, be encouraged no matter what's going on. Be encouraged. Okay? That's what I want y'all to do. Be encouraged and stop being scared. Being scared, if you're going to do something scared, then at some point in time, you got to say, at this point, I'm no longer afraid. When are you going to stop being afraid? When are you going to start operating in confidence and in faith? When are you going to start encouraging yourself? You see what I'm saying? That's the question. They're going to little cops. That's the question. When are you going to start encouraging yourself? When are you going to get to the point? All right, just making sure the po-po ain't coming to get me. All right, we good. Just making sure, you got them. When are you going to do that? It's easy to me, and I know people are not going to like this. To me, to a certain degree, saying this all the time, well, just do it scared, is a cop-out. It's a cop-out. And other things in your life, you do get the courage and you build up and you get the knowledge and you go in there, okay, let me make sure I understand what I'm doing. Can you be cautious and concerned? Yes. But how long are you going to operate in fear? Because if you operate in fear in that regard, what else are you operating in fear in? So you're afraid to do loan closings, but then you're afraid to do apostille, then you're afraid to do general notary, then you're afraid to do this, you're afraid to do that. At some point in time, you got to stop being scared. Stop being scared. I don't believe in that, doing stuff scared, because there's too much information out here. There's too much, ability to go out here and to be confident in what you're doing. 20, 30 years ago, yeah, do it scared. But now there's no reason why anybody should be without the proper knowledge to go do what they need to do in any business venture at all. Y'all sit there and date somebody, and what do? Oh, I'm gonna go on Ben Verified and I'm gonna go look them up. And then you go through, okay, yep, they clean, they good. You don't go date somebody scared. You don't marry somebody scared. So why are you gonna run a business that can take care of you and your family scared? Don't make a bit of daggone sense. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. Get me some morning motivation for myself going on. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace.